I am recording now.
All right.
All right. Hello, everyone.
Oh.
Welcome to the Stream Void Podcast.
ASMR podcast.
Yes. Episode 142.
Damn.
142?
Yeah, that's what it says.
That's what it says. I am Mikey T, and of course, across from me is Curb Stomped.
Hello.
You can find us everywhere under our respected monikers.
Yes, please.
Yes, indeed. And you are listening to the Stream Void Podcast. This is a show about life and video games and everything in between.
Yes.
And speaking of in between, as we always do,
Uh-huh.
how was your week?
How was my week? It was good. My ankle's still sore. I was working mostly at the warehouse. And I didn't do nothing really happened too much. I got finally they gave me a key for the other warehouse. Finally. Like I've been wanting one for like 3 months now or whatever.
The other warehouse in the same location?
No, it's down the road.
That's pretty much the same location.
It's actually a much nicer warehouse.
Yeah?
It's way cleaner
Ah.
and brighter and just overall nicer. It's like secondary storage,
It's
but
the executive warehouse.
yeah, kind of. But it's also like the way we do. I mean, I've said it like 1,000 times. The way we do things is so stupid, where we will pick things from the main warehouse, and the other one was supposed to be like secondary storage. Where if we buy like 1,000 of an item, we'll keep 100 at the main warehouse, work through it, and then when we sell, those are all gone. We'll bring over another 100 because we don't want to clutter up the main warehouse, right?
Don't clutter it up.
But we would do things like we sell these. Do you know the juicers? Like I don't know. They'd be like infomercial juicer where you'd be like,
Yeah.
So we sell those, and the way our system works is like when a store's quantity gets down to a certain amount, it'll order a certain amount. So those juicers were set to like when they get down to 2, they would order 6. So they'd have 8 on hand, basically. So what we were doing was we would bring over 6 juicers, and a store would sell down to 2, and they'd pick all the juicers in the warehouse. And then the next time, we would bring over 6 juicers every time. So we were basically doing double the work, because we'd go get 6 juicers from here, put them away over here, and then a day later, we'd get them off the shelf again. So I was like, why are we doing this? Like, you're doing it as a pick anyway, so why don't you just not do it like that? So we've been sort of like revamping the way things are going, so it's a little less stupid, basically, because it's a lot of extra work to do it that way.
Yeah.
So we've been bringing over like all the juicers now. We brought them all over to the warehouse, and I put them in the containers outside. So now there's like 30 juicers, and they're all there. We don't have to like move them around all these times, you know?
Grab 6, pick 6.
It's just so dumb the way they do things over there. I don't know if it's because the boss is just sort of letting his son learn his way around it and sort of like letting him solve it on his own. But I'll be like, hey, why don't we do it this way? And he'll be like, oh, that's a good idea. Let's do it that way. It's like,
it might be like a holdover process from like a long time
well,
ago.
the other warehouse isn't that new.
Yeah.
Or it is new, sorry. It's only been like a year that we've had it.
Okay.
So it is a newer thing, but it'll just be like, why are we doing it this way? So that's kind of what I've been doing now, is sort of revamping things like that. We've started inventory now, so I have to count all the shit.
Oh, yes.
But as I'm counting it, I'm also revamping it and everything, so it'll be a little nicer. And the other thing too, I can sort of tell, like the last time inventory was done, we brought in the old warehouse guy to do it.
Yep.
I don't know why. So he hadn't worked for like 6 months, and then he came back to count stuff. And as immediately as I start counting stuff, I'm like, oh, he didn't count this. I can tell. He didn't move it because like underneath this pile, it says we have 500 of this item, but only the top box is that item.
Yeah.
Everything else is something different. So I'm having to go through it all and sort it out and everything. So.
Yeah. That's always good when the other guy doesn't do his job properly.
Well, it was like he doesn't work. Okay, so he was retired when we hired him. So he was already on his pension and everything. He had a government job. So he was just working to be not bored, basically.
Yeah.
So he kind of a little bit had the attitude of like, okay, like they'll fire me. Who cares? It doesn't matter.
I've got pension.
So
I've got tenure.
he was a good guy. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I like him a lot and everything. But it'd be like he was smoke in the warehouse, and like the old owner her daughter would come in, and
Yeah.
he'd be like, and she'd be like, you can't smoke in here. And he'd be like, oh, really?
It's
And
not
then he'd just be like-
1980.
He'd just keep smoking and whatever, because like, what are they going to do? Fire me? Okay, I don't care. Doesn't bother me. So I don't know if that's what was going on with he's also like, 70 or whatever,
Yeah, yeah.
80. So it's like, am I going to lift all these boxes to look at this?
No.
No, I'll just guess. It's fine. So whatever.
Yeah.
And then in the office, I've just been doing the usual, trying to get ready for the 10/10 stream. So getting all my bookings done for next year for fishing. So,
Yes, 10/10. It's coming
yep,
up.
it's coming up. Getting those all ready so I can go off. And I told the woman in the office, I'm like, oh yeah, in October I'm taking time off, so I'll have the bookings done. She said, oh yeah, I heard a rumor you're taking a month off. And I was like, no, I'm not taking a month off. Oh, she's like, oh, someone told me you're taking a month off. And I was like, well, I didn't tell anybody that I was taking any time off, so I don't know how you heard that. So
That's bizarre.
yeah, I'm like, no, I'm not taking a month off. I'm like, I'm taking 2 weeks off, but not a month. She's like, oh, okay. So it's been whatever. She's been fine, more or less.
Yeah.
She's mellowed out. I don't know what her deal is. All of a sudden, she's like, just.
She's just cool.
No, I wouldn't call her cool. I would never call her cool.
She's
but
your best friend now.
no, I would never call her my best friend. But she's just like, she is still doing shit where I'm like, really? Like, I'm at the warehouse. Somehow, some vendor that I bought something for phoned the warehouse to talk to me.
Yeah.
And they had a question about our delivery company, about our account number for the delivery company, right? I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I don't know that. I'm here at the warehouse. I'm like, call the store, ask for her. She can tell you, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, she'll be there at like 9, whatever. So it seems like she phoned before 9 and got the answering machine and left a message, right?
Yeah.
So rather than her at the store picking up the phone and calling her and saying, hello, this is the number you need, she looks up the number, texts me the number, and says, this is the number. Can you coordinate with her? I'm like, I don't even have her fucking phone number. Like, I have nothing here. So I didn't do anything with it. That was Monday, and then on Wednesday I went into the store and I emailed her. So I was like, whatever. If it comes to it and they're like, why is this not shipped yet? I'll be like, she wouldn't send them the number, so there's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
So other than that, that was my week.
There you go.
What about your week?
My week was it was okay, I guess.
Uh-huh.
I'm incredibly tired this morning. Today.
Why?
It's a little bit low effort podcast, I think.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I got to get up early and do some power washing this morning
You call 8 a.m. early?
at 5 a.m.
Oh, 5 a.m.
5 a.m. Got up there for 6.
Okay.
Started power washing. Got done
Yeah.
at 8.
That's
30.
2 hours. That's not too bad.
No, it's not too bad. But, when you're not used to any physical labor anymore, it's like, oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. So tomorrow you're going to be like,
Oh, yeah.
"Ugh,
Oh, yeah.
crippled
And
up."
we're using, like, extendable brushes.
Oh, yeah.
Like the 20-foot extendable brushes. Like,
Nice.
scrubbing down awnings and
Nice.
washing them off.
So I was asking about this. So this is your power washing business that
Yeah.
you co-own.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, how often have you done the power washing of this power washing business you've had for over a year?
This is the first time. I don't.
perfect.
Yeah. I'm
like it.
I'm silent. So
Yeah. No, I know. I just was shocked that it's like, wow, you haven't done anything yet? Like, not even the first time? You're like, let me see how this brush works.
I
or whatever.
guess I
you-
did some.
You messed about? You faffed about?
I faffed about, recorded some video. It was bad. Whatever.
I just was like, whoa, that's
Yeah, yeah.
crazy. So,
Yeah. And then this week, it's pretty standard work.
Mm-hmm.
Went to Lytton.
oh, yeah.
And the other side of Lytton, the other side of the Fraser River, is a road called Texas Creek Road.
Texas Creek Road.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we're putting in poles and fiber optics up over there
Okay.
for like the 20 houses that are over there.
Mm-hmm.
And this road is messed up. It's narrow. It's like a goat trail on the side of a mountain.
Oh, yeah.
And we're taking like tandem axle bucket trucks down there and diggers and stuff to get these poles in.
So, like,
It's crazy.
is that the road they take to get up there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, they shouldn't expect internet then. I'm sorry.
Every community gets internet. That's the law. That's the decree of the government.
Okay, well, maybe they should get roads.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we had to go over there too to see if any of our infrastructure had burned because there was a big fire on that side of the river, plus a big fire south of Lytton again. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, nothing was burned. So
Okay.
we just carried on. Yeah, what a messed up road.
Yeah.
And basically all I was doing over there was droning some fishing line across a canyon.
So, did you do that?
Yeah.
Okay, you broke the law.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How?
Well, your drone weighs 249 grams.
Oh, yeah, definitely broke the law. Yeah, as soon as I get that fishing line on there,
It's too heavy.
It's too heavy.
You need a pilot's
Yeah.
license.
And it's
That's okay.
crazy,
I
too.
forgive you. I forgive you.
The Mini 2 is 249 with battery.
Yeah.
The Mini 3 is 249 without battery.
Oh, wow.
So I was thinking about getting a Mini 3 because it's like, it's 200, it's an Ultra.
Oh,
like
I remember this
249
because
grams,
you were like,
yeah.
it's 249. I'm like, wait, you can't fly it then.
But with the battery, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, I mean, how hard is it to get the license?
It's not hard.
This can't be that hard,
No,
eh?
I don't think it's that hard.
Yeah. It's just a thing you have to do,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, but then I would also have to register my drone.
It's probably like
numbers on
the
it.
boating license.
Yeah.
Like, it's nothing, basically.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder if it's probably federal, though. Or I think the boating license is provincial.
Yeah.
So it might be a little tougher. Anyways.
So you can also get these like propeller guards for your drone.
Yep.
But as soon as you put those on, you can't fly it.
Yeah.
Without a license.
Exactly.
It's funny.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the only one out there except
Yeah.
for the crew, so whatever.
I didn't mean to
Makes it a hell of a lot easier.
I didn't mean to blow up your spot.
Makes it a hell of a lot easier.
Yeah.
Had a barbecue yesterday with the work boys.
Oh, nice.
It went as usual,
Yeah.
except no pool this time because my pool, the hose that goes from the filter back into the pool, it
Gave up the
it's
ghost?
seen a lot of UV,
Yeah.
and so it cracked itself and burst open, and
Oh, fun.
I actually have the dingus end right here.
Oh, so are you gonna 3D print something for that?
No.
Yeah.
It needs to be a little bit flexible so it seals up, but it's hard to get this size of hose.
No, yeah.
Like I'm looking for hose and it's like, oh yeah, 1.25. That's got to be it, right? No, too small. Oh, 1.5. That's got to be it, right? No, too big.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
You're gonna have to go to the pool shop.
I might have to go to the pool shop. But
Sucks.
will they carry this kind of hose? Because it's just a whatever hose for like above ground pools, and I don't know if a pool shop would carry that kind
Maybe.
of stuff.
Maybe. I'm sure they'd love to have your business either way.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'll walk in there and be like, hey, give me some hose.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, barbecue.
Nice.
We got we only cooked up 8 kilo of wings. No, 6 kilo of wings.
6 kilos, eh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
And were there any spice lording?
Yeah, they were spice lording.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we had a couple guys come up early,
Nice.
spice lorded up, leave early.
Nice. Cool beans.
I had I got the spike ball set up. You play
Nice.
some spike ball. Man, I love spike ball.
So did anyone say this time, where's Curb?
Yep.
Dang it. It's like the annual.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't the annual. That was just
Oh,
get
that
the
was
boys
just a
together.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was just a whatever.
Fair enough.
Because everyone's like, we haven't had wings yet this year. I'm like, okay, well, come
Well, you
over.
better make that happen, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, that was like Monday morning. Everyone. Was
Oh,
"Let's
yeah.
go wings. I'm
This
like,
is whipped
yeah,
it together
Whip
pretty
it
quick.
together. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Business plan.
Oh, yeah. Is it done?
Business. It's first draft is done.
Wow.
We've sent it off to our advisor
You're an
at
editor?
Community Futures.
Oh, your advisor.
No, my editor didn't get a chance to look at it.
Oh.
So we just sent it off.
Okay.
He looked at half of it,
Mm-hmm.
but didn't get through the other half. It's 76 pages.
Wow.
It's a huge
That's
document.
A lot. That's a lot.
He did the editor, Nine Arsons, did a lot of reading
Nice.
and did a lot of suggestions. And I'm like, oh, everything that you had suggestions for is all stuff that I've written personally.
Oh, what are you saying? The master half is fine?
No, the other half is AI.
Oh.
AI
I
was
see.
extremely instrumental in writing this business plan.
I
Like AI has been
see.
extremely instrumental in creative writing for a lot of things that I've done lately.
I see.
Because I'm not good at those kinds of things.
Fair enough.
Writing stuff, awful.
Words.
Yeah, me and words, right?
They go together like oil and water.
Yeah, it's true. So I've actually had to start writing scripts for some of the shorts that we're going to be doing.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, oh yeah, look at that. I'm like, hey, this is the game we're doing.
Okay.
These are the rules. Give me a script. And it's like, oh, that's perfect. That's a perfect script. And it gives you set direction as well and stage direction and all that. It's like, oh, this is the shot you want to do. This is what you want to say during that shot. This is how you want to act it out.
It's recreating a YouTube video that's already made.
Maybe. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, let's do it like that.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Cool.
Yeah. We're hopefully our advisor has a chance to look through that next week, and then we can make the appropriate changes or, add the things we need to add. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah.
Right? What else we need to do to it. It's 76 pages long. There's a lot of information in there.
Exactly.
So, I don't know. We'll find out, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, you can put down in that thing that I'll play pre-release tournaments and whatever those things are called, where you get a deck and you can win a pack.
Yeah.
I'll do those.
The pre-releases are the best.
That'll be my Magic the Gathering purchasing in your store. I'm not going to be buying anything else.
Yeah.
Not Magic related anyways.
The pre-releases are so fun. Yeah. And we're going to bring back the midnight pre-release.
Oh, man. I don't want to be up that late.
No, you don't have to.
What day do they release on?
It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So
okay, I guess
Friday morning at 12 a.m.
I could
that'll be the first one.
Friday, like Thursday night?
Thursday night, yeah.
No, forget that shit.
No, there'll be multiple pre-releases, but that'll be the first one.
I'll be busy sleeping.
And it's funny because those are like the most popular.
I'm like, work the next day,
midnight
dude.
Pre-release, let's go.
I got maybe for the Friday night, but if
Friday morning.
Yeah, somewhere. Yeah. Anyways,
yeah.
I'll be sleeping.
Yes. Yeah. Those ones are hard to do.
Yeah.
Gaming.
Oh yeah, gaming. Tell me about games.
Oh wait, I just played Starfield.
Oh okay. Well, my only gaming besides Starfield and The Wolf Among Us was Pokemon. I stayed true to my typical Pokemon form for the last 6 games, where I'll buy it and then a year later I'll be like, I'll play it now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What was it this time?
Violet.
I
just was like, oh, the DLC's coming out soon, eh? I should have played through the game. Well, let me fire it up and see what's going on. And I was like, oh, okay, all right. I got to catch them all.
Yep, very good.
I started playing it, and I've almost beat the story now, maybe. There's one gym left, I think, for me to do. But it's just interesting the way they've changed it up, which they do with all the Pokemon games. They change sort of like the way each region has its own rules and stuff like that, and different things. For example, like in I guess in Diamond and Pearl, I think it was, or no, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, you would find apricorns and you use those to make Pokeballs, so you get all these different Pokeballs. Well, you don't get to make them out of apricorns in this game, and in other Pokemons, you would go to do the gym, and you'd have to fight trainers to get to the gym leader. And this one, it's like, no, you have to do a challenge to get to the gym leader. And like, there's one where the city, they really are known for harvesting olives. So there's like an olive pushing race where you have to push a giant olive through a maze and stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah, so they always change it up that way.
A giant olive with your nose?
It's your body. It's like huge. It's like 10 feet tall.
The smell on that thing.
You don't like olives?
No, they're gross.
Nah. So yeah, I played a bunch of Pokemon. I'm gonna play some more. That's very good, really.
Yeah.
I restarted the YouTube dream is on hold, so it's been back to Twitch for all streaming basically. Though I did play the Wolf Among Us on YouTube yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
But it's been mostly just Twitch times, So pretty good.
Yeah.
Having fun.
Nice.
But that was, I think, pretty much. Well, I mean, I've been playing this game called Human Falls Flat, which is like a Xbox. It's on Game Pass, and you control like a noodly guy.
Mm-hmm. It's like Gang Beats, same developer.
Oh, okay. And you have to just get through a level, basically.
Yeah.
And you just have noodly arms. You you use the stick to walk around, and then you hold the triggers to use your arms.
Your noodles.
And there's a lot of like puzzles you have to do. I guess it's a puzzle. Like, how do I get over there with what I have here? And I don't have anything. So only reason I've really been playing it is I unlocked an achievement in it, whatever, whenever, you know.
Yeah.
And now I've been doing all the Game Pass Ultimate quests you get. So every day there's a challenge to play a Game Pass game and get an achievement in a Game Pass game. So I've been just going through and playing a level and getting the achievement or whatever. But the game's kind of interesting. Like at first I was like, this fucking game sucks balls. But now it's like, oh, okay, I kind of understand what they're going for here. Because you'll sort of learn how the game thinks.
Yeah.
So there's like one of the levels in a castle. You fall in and you land, and there's a stairwell and there's a door across a gap that you can't jump across. It's too wide. But there's also a log sort of pole. So I'm like, oh, maybe I can put the pole across the gap and walk along it, right? I'm trying to put the log up there, and I'm like, it just keeps falling, and it just won't work, right?
Yeah.
But then I look, and off in the distance, there's like a gate with iron bars blocking you, right? And I was like, I wonder if I just put the pole through there, if I can like bend the metal bars, right? So I tick the pole through and go, and it makes a hole so I can go through the metal bars. And I was like, oh, see, there's like multiple ways to do this stuff now.
Yeah, and you can you can have multiplayer in that.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Like
there was
I've seen
multiplayer.
8 players.
Wow. It is also very trolly, where it was like, there's one thing I did where it looks like I'm working my way through the level, and I do all this button pressing, and I'm moving boxes and putting them on buttons and jumping across and doing all this stuff. And I finally get over to the door that it's up there, and it's just like, haha, gotcha. You open it up, and all these like boulders fall down and knock you down and break the stairs. And you get an achievement like it was called like surprise.
Got him.
And that was it. I did all this for just, it wasn't to get through the level.
Wow.
So
Rude.
yeah, it's pretty interesting though.
I guess I've been playing Adventure Capitalist.
Adventure.
Not like anybody cares about that.
Is that one of those like idle games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just buy more fruit stands, and then you just sit there and watch your money go up.
Well, I like fruit.
I think the first there's 3 planets you can do. You can do Earth, you can do the Moon, and then you can do Mars.
Moon's not a planet, sorry to tell you.
Well, it's a spheroid in space.
That is true.
And each one is progressively different. Not harder, just different.
Okay.
But you can get,
Moon
you
fruit?
get gear.
Okay.
You get accessories, and then your clothes give you extra boosts to your profits.
Like, what exactly is the difference about having a fruit stand on the moon?
Oh, you don't get fruit stands on the moon. You get gravity booths.
Oh, of course. What was I thinking?
The first business you open on Earth is a lemonade stand.
Oh.
And the first business you open up
and you work your way up?
Yeah, you work your way up to like an oil company.
Okay, I get it now.
But then, you're needing quadrillions of dollars to progress.
To clean up the oil spill?
Clean up the oil spill, yeah. But I managed to get myself a suit in an event that gives me 50% extra profit on Earth, which has allowed me to progress. So now I have thousands of oil rigs.
Oh, wow.
Making septillions of dollars a second.
And you're ruining the planet.
Yeah.
Perfect. I like it.
Lots of movie studios, lots of all this.
Wow, multi-year conglomerate.
Yeah, I've been really into the events where you have to try and get through the challenges as fast as possible.
So, is it like a battle pass or?
No, it's more like, I guess it's kind of a battle pass, but it's, you don't pay for anything.
Really?
Yeah, you do challenges, you get points, and then you unlock things. So you'd get like a time warp, which will give you extra time, or gold, which is their premium currency, or accessories that allow you to be better in the event.
So is this game free?
Yes.
Can you pay them money?
You can.
And what do you get?
You can get time warps.
Okay.
Which will give you like, extra time, or you can boost your profits a whole ton. So it's extremely pay to win.
Okay.
Like extremely
but
pay to win.
But you don't have to pay.
You don't have to pay to win.
Okay.
And I usually crack top 10.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. But I think that's because there's not many people playing the events.
Okay.
Because it's a game. You just sit there and you click things.
Yeah.
And like, yep. And then you go walk away for a little while. And you come back, you go, yep.
Some of those idle games are pretty popular. So.
Yeah. I installed Eidolon.
Eidolon.
Because Reddit was advertising it to me.
Oh, you fell for it.
Well, it's a game that I've seen other people play, and I'm like, okay, fine, I'll give it a try.
Okay. And what is it?
It's just it's like an MMO, side-scrolling MMORPG, and it's just an idle. So you like go and you said, okay, I'm gonna farm here and fight all these guys for the next 5 hours, and you sit there and you farm and you fight them for all the equipment and gear, and then you come back and you're like, okay, now I can do another thing.
I don't get it, but maybe I should try one.
I don't know if it's for you.
But I've never tried one.
You've
but I
never
just
tried
hear it
one,
and
yeah.
I'm just like, this is like paint drying simulator.
It's literally paint drying simulator. Like, I don't even know why I like them.
Oh, okay.
But man, just watching, being like, just getting up to a certain point that you can't progress past.
Yeah.
And then getting the things you need to progress past that, I'm just like, it's satisfying.
All right. Yeah, I've never tried one, so I guess I should try one. Just
Some of them are awful, and some of them are really
I
good.
can believe it. Should I just start with the OG cookie clicker?
Like, you could.
That's the original, isn't it?
That is, I don't know if that, I think Adventure Capitalist is the original.
Oh, okay.
But I could be wrong.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll try one out. I don't know. We'll see.
You'll unlock your first oil rig and you'll be like, oh man, that's good.
I've
Got
done
my
it.
first oil rig, and then you won't be able to buy a single one after that for a long time.
I've done it finally.
And then you'll come back like a year later to the game and be like, oh, look at all these oil rigs I can buy. And then you can prestige
Oh.
and reset your business.
Okay.
And claim all your angels.
I like prestiging.
As soon as you get $1 trillion, you start making angels, which will give you 2% extra profit.
Oh my god.
It's but you reset your business.
It's like Vampire Survivors.
Yeah.
I got a golden egg.
Yeah. 2%, 1%, it's good.
Yeah, 0.02% increase.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I play that in the background all day, every day. So
Yeah, exactly. That's cool.
yeah,